Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Real Estate Unscripted. I'm your host and coach, Tom Hale with Tom Hale Coaching. And today, again, I'm on the beautiful island of Oahu. I've got Disney Hotel behind me and then the Four Seasons right there. I'm at the Four Lagoons of Ko'olina. Beautiful out here. If you ever get a chance, come on out here. So this is unscripted. A lot of these, or all of these videos that I do now are unscripted. Basically, I have a plan of what I'm going to talk about, but I don't have a script that I'm following. Every Wednesday, I do a live YouTube event, 9 a.m. Pacific. Be sure and join that. It's for a half hour or an hour, depending on how many questions I can answer and the content that we go over. So, for sale by owners, working with buyers, listing agreements, listings taken, whatever the subject is, jump on 9 a.m. Pacific and I go live on those. Go ahead and please hit the like button. Subscribe for more videos like this. Maybe they might not be all in Hawaii, but the next few will be. And then leave comments too. And the comments really help each other, you guys out, veterans in real estate, or if you're brand new, you can read the comments and learn, because that's what this channel is all about. 3 top things to do when you are in real estate. That's what this video is going to cover. Let me get out of the sun here a little bit. Number 1, prospecting or lead generation. Number 2, lead follow-up. And number 3 is going on those appointments, listing appointments or buyer appointments. And then number 4, as a bonus, would be negotiating offers. These top 3 things, or four things, you need to be focusing on every single day. I coach a lot of people, and the clients say, what do I need to do to go, from 10 to 25 deals? I tell them the truth. That's what this channel is all about. It's just getting right to the truth about what you need to be doing. My truth, and I think the world's truth in real estate, is basically you need to be prospecting. You need to be generating leads. And I'm not talking about farming these out and asking or paying somebody else to do your prospecting for you. Don't. If you're going to climb Mount Everest or any mountain, go climb it. You're not going to pay somebody to do it and say, oh, look at these great photos that I got. I paid this guy to experience it. Learn and grow from your own experiences. When you're lead generating, what are the top things you think you need to do? What are they? You need to be talking to people that you don't know. Cold calling, door knocking, cold doors. I don't know, whatever it is, but I would say those are the 2 top things you could be focusing on. But whenever I tell people that, my clients, and they start coaching with me, 80% don't want to hear that. Tom, what do I need to do? Don't tell me to door knock. Don't tell me to cold call. I just want to get more leads via Facebook or Instagram. Okay, great, then do that. It'll take time. It's going to take, you can still do it, but it's going to take a lot longer than if you just get right to the heart of the cancer. If you're a doctor and you want to get rid of that cancer out of some person's body, you just cut them open and clean them out. You don't just, okay, we'll take this medication here, do this, do that. Maybe some of those tactics and medicines will work over time, but if you really want to get to the heart of something, you do the truth. You get to the bottom of it and you talk to people that you don't know. So I recommend 9 to noon every single day, Monday through Friday, 9 to 10 if you want, starting out like that. But you need to be generating leads every single day, talking to people that you don't know. And then number 2, lead follow-up. What is lead follow-up? Lead follow-up means talking to your leads that you've already spoken to that are semi-interested, or they are interested in selling their home or buying a home. Calling them up and setting an appointment. That's what you're doing after you do your lead generation. You do your lead follow-up. Number 3 is going out on appointments, seeing people face to face. Now, maybe with COVID right now, some people don't want to do that. Then Zoom call them, Skype them. I don't know if they do Skype anymore, but Zoom people face to face. You need to be talking with people face to face and going on those appointments, meaning, especially if you're a listing agent, you are trying to take a listing. That's what appointments on or gone on, or that's what I'm talking about here. Okay, so top 3 things: lead generation, lead follow-up, and going on appointments. And then number 3, like I said, negotiating offers. But let's get back to lead generation. Lead generation is, okay, I'm gonna put this in my video here. Doing things that you don't want to do or know that you should do or want to do, but then having the fear and then you don't do it. In other words, yesterday we were up hiking. We went to this great waterfall, Mauna Liki, something like that. Sorry. It took about an hour and a half to get there. We finally got there, and people are jumping off the cliffs into the water. There's so many people that went up, and they climbed up about 20 feet, and they're like, oh my God, it's so high, I can't do it. I don't know if I should do it. And the more they sat there or stood there, and everybody's just looking at them, thinking that they're gonna jump, the more that they didn't jump. The more they sat or stood and thought about it, the more fear set in. So I said, you know what? Screw this. It's not that high. It's like nobody's dying. So I went up, and I think it was like 15 or 20 feet. It's not that high. And I just told myself, there's guys that are going like 40, 50 feet up. I wasn't going to do that, but they were jumping off. And they got up there, and they said, woohoo, boom, and they did it. So I told myself, you know what? Just get up there. It's only like 15, 20 feet. And say to yourself, just go and do it. Don't think about it. So that's what I did. I went up there. I think I clapped my hands 2 or 3 times, boom, 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 and then I jumped in. But there was so many people that were watching that got up there and they got freaked out and they couldn't do it. Either they climbed back down or they finally went and did it. So that's what cold calling or door knocking is. You know you need to do it, but a lot of times you will not do it. And every single day that you know you should be doing it, that's the other thing. You need to be doing it every day, Monday through Friday. And every single day when you start, you need to psych yourself up. And wait, I don't mean psych yourself. You need to just pick up the phone. Or boom, get out and start door knocking. Hit that door as fast as you can. Don't sit there and think about it. Just do it. So that's the number 1 thing. Number 2, like I said, lead generation or lead follow-up. These are the people that you've already spoken to. Set the appointment now. Talk to them and set an appointment. For instance, this is mid-December 2020. Hey Tom, no, we're not thinking about doing anything until January. Great. Call them back tomorrow or right now. Set the appointment for January. Hey, you know what? I'm booking my appointments for January right now. How about the first week in January 5th? I've got an opening at 4 o'clock. Is that okay? Yeah, that's okay. Book it. Put them in there. Okay? That's the best thing to do for lead generation is setting those, I mean, not lead generation, but lead follow-up. You have to be setting those appointments. That's your mindset. And then Number 3 is going on those appointments. Now's the time that you ask them to sign the listing agreement, sign the buyer's agreement, get them to commit, okay? So those are the 3 top things I wanted to talk about. The other thing is, like I said, you're doing this every single day. You need to be focused on the hard stuff. You need to be focused on, because this is real estate. And like I said, when I'm coaching people all the time, they want to go to the top doing the easy stuff. I hate to say it, and nobody will admit that, of course. But when it comes down to it, that's what I see about them. That's what I wanted too when I first started coaching. It was like, tell me what I need to do. Tim, he was my coach, 27 years ago. He says, well, you need to do this and this and this. And I'm like, is there anything else you can tell me? It's like, I'm thinking in my mind, anything easier? And he's like, no, you want to go to the top? You want to do 25 deals your first year? Great. Here's what you need to do. You want to take 5 years, 10 years to do, or many more years to do 25 deals? Fine. Do it your way. That's fine. Here's another bonus for this video. When you are doing your lead generation, get a 3-ring binder. A 3-ring binder and a 3-ring hole punch. And every time you get a lead, put them in a tab 1 through 31. Now get the tabs 1 through 31, but 1 through 31 stand for the days of the month. So like today, I think it's December 13th or 14th, I don't even know. If I call somebody and I generate a lead and I want to talk to them tomorrow, okay, let's say today's the 13th, I will put them in the 14th tab. So when I do my lead follow-up, I open up the 14th tab and I see, oh, Bob Smith, he said he wanted to list his home, but call him in a few days, and all my notes there. So when you're doing your lead follow-up, do it from a 3-ring binder, the tabs 1 through 31, and as you're doing your lead generation, put everybody in those tabs. Lastly, if you don't want to cold call, you don't want to door knock, then call your database. Ask them for business. This is still a form of lead generation. It's not the best, but you do need to do it though. Don't get me wrong here. And what are the things that you can say to or ask to your database? Hey, this is Tom Hale, eXp Realty. How you guys doing? Great, doing great, Tom. How are you doing? Hey, I'm doing awesome. It's mid-December. I'm doing my goals for January and all of next year. And my goal is to help out 50 families buy or sell a home. Who do you know that's thinking of buying or selling now or in the near future or next year? Do you know of any family members, anybody in your church group or anybody? No, Tom, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, how about you guys? I know I just sold you that home last year, but any change of plans? You know what? My wife has been on me. She really hates it that we only have a 3-bedroom and she's wanting a 4th bedroom. Awesome. How about we start looking in the springtime or even in January? Great. Okay, so you could be doing and calling your database for lead generation too. If you just simply don't want to cold call or don't want to go out and knock on doors, that's fine. To recap here, the top 3 things: lead generation, lead follow-up, and going on appointments, and then negotiating offers. Those are the things that you need to be focusing on every single day. Everything else is delegated to assistants. Everything. Okay, so the more deals you do like this, the more stuff is going to happen, the more you need an assistant. I always recommend an assistant after you do 25 deals. Every person, I think, can handle 25 deals on their own. So if you're doing 25 deals, and you want to go to 36 or 50, hire an assistant. I don't recommend hiring an assistant if you've only got 10 deals that you're doing per year right now. Okay. Anyway, so getting back to those 3 or 4 things that you need to be doing every single day. Do them and focus on those things only. All the other stuff, the social media, the software not updates, but the software, this brand new software here and this and that. Great. Do them, but put them as a secondary. Your top priorities are the things that we're talking about here. Okay? Anyway, I wanted to get this beautiful video out for you guys of Oahu. Aloha, mahalo. See you guys on the next one. Bye.